Christmas Day game is always a sense of pride, and it's super fun.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Enjoy.
Wade finds James! Grab that, put it under your Christmas tree.
I think it's great for our fans, to be able to have games on Christmas.
LeBron James in year 20, looking like a rookie.
It's Christmas. We got a lot of fans watching our beautiful sport, and I'm just trying to do my part and show them a little bit of my Christmas spirit.
To be a part of my fair share of NBA games is just something I'll never forget.
There are a few things that pair together that are as synonymous for the NBA as LeBron James and Christmas Day, because just look at the categories. He leads on the day. The most games played, wins, points, you name it, he leads the category, and he gets to add to that again in 2025. Now, the Christmas Day slate, it does start at the world's most famous arena, with the Knicks taking on Donovan Mitchell and the Cavaliers. This will be Cleveland's first Christmas Day game without LeBron since 1989. And no, that's not just a Taylor Swift reference. And in the second game of the slate, we get Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs taking on the reigning champion Thunder. Oklahoma City will be making their first Christmas Day appearance since 2018. Now, the midway point of the slate, you get a quick cup of coffee before this one. That's where you see Cooper Flagg making his Christmas debut against Steph Curry and the Warriors. Flagg will be the first #1 pick to play on Christmas Day as a rookie since LeBron did it in 2003. So that brings us to the fourth game of the day. That's where, Chiney, yes, you get your Rockets, Kevin Durant and LeBron James. This will be the fifth time that LeBron and KD will meet on Christmas, and the first time since 2018. That was when Durant was a Warrior. And that brings us to our nightcap. That's when we'll see Anthony Edwards and the Wolves head to Denver to face Nikola Jokic's Nuggets. Jokic is one of two players to ever have a 40-point triple-double on Christmas. That was back in 2022. So all in all, the 5 games on Christmas Day, they will feature 17 All-Stars from last season. This is a real treat. All starting with Donovan Mitchell and the Cavaliers taking on the Knicks in the Garden. And it'll be the first Cavs Christmas Day game, as we mentioned, since 2018. And y'all, I just love this. This is what Donovan Mitchell posted last year on social media. He said, "Christmas game soon." Fast forward 1 year, and the Cavaliers, they will be in New York on the holiday, and Donovan Mitchell posted celebrating that full circle moment here. So the Cavaliers and Knicks, far and away the favorites to win the East. That's according to ESPN Bet. They are also the only 2 Eastern Conference teams, friends, that play on the first ESPN doubleheader and on Christmas Day. So of all the teams, we just get 2 in the Eastern Conference, which says a lot about the state of the conference right now, Perk. When you look at these 2 teams, which has more pressure, do you think, to come out of the East? Because it better be one of them, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's the Cavs when you're talking about overall team, because they did win 64 games last season, and then they got spanked by the Indiana Pacers. So unfortunately, no one's going to give a damn what they do in the regular season. Now, when you talk about players, which players under the most pressure to deliver, that's called Anthony Towns. Like, it's time for him to deliver. There's been a lot of criticism when it comes down to, Luka Doncic and what he did defensively and being in shape. Well, Cat falls in that category. Cat is a walking bucket. He's 1 of 1. Arguably the best shooting big we've ever seen. He's really, really skilled, but that's not what he needs to correct. He needs to correct his ability to get up and down the floor, be able to slide those puppies, because he was getting cooked in the pick and roll. Now you have a new coach. You went on the podcast. You say you and Mike Brown met for about 2 hours. Y'all on the same page. Damn it, all eyes on you. You in America. You gotta deliver.
I would say it's not just Cat. Yes, as a player, being the X factor, Cat absolutely. And I believe this new coach will have, make a system where he's more comfortable shooting threes, because we saw him move away from that, especially in the playoffs. But I think there's pressure on everybody in New York, especially when you make a move, losing Coach Thibodeau, and then now adding a new coach. And then there's questions about the usage, and there's questions about, okay, supporting cast, where did OG go? Where did Mikhail go when they needed them the most? Because Brunson, we know what we're going to get from him. But now it's about designing a new system that works for everybody and just not one player. So I feel like there's a lot of pressure on New York overall, knowing that the East is wide open once again. The Cavs, in my opinion, are the favorites, and they should be the favorites. You have the coach of the year, 64 wins. You retain Don. You extend Don a year ago. Now you have Evan Mobley, who got the bag, especially after getting the award. They have the supporting cast. I mean, the problem with the Cavs was that they were not healthy at the right time, which was the end of the season. A couple of players being out during the postseason messed up their rhythm. If they're healthy, this is the team to beat. And they were designed. I mean, you said something crazy last year, but wasn't that crazy? You said, hey, they're so good they make you forget about the past because you feel like the present, they can win and turn that page away from the Cavs of the past, which they've been living in for almost a decade now. 2016, that championship. They have an opportunity to really do that this year as favorites when a number of the teams they thought would be good actually are a little bit down.
No, and they should be the favorites, right? And that's why I said, unfortunately, whatever they do in the regular season, they could win 70 games. No one's going to give a damn. They're going to be like, we're gonna evaluate them, what they do in the postseason, because again, a Donovan Mitchell-led team has never been to a conference finals. Karl Anthony Towns also. We just saw Mikal Bridges. Didn't he get an extension? OG Anunoby, he's locked in. He got his extension last offseason. Jalen Brunson as well. So when you think about Cat, you think about moving him for Julius Randle, you got him to move the needle. Not saying that he didn't, because they had a successful season this year, but if you're trying to take that jump, it's going to be on the back of Karl Anthony Towns, because we know what Big Body Brunson going to do. Where your buzz at? You don't have your little thing in there? Big Body Brunson?
You remember this? Victor Wembanyama, he made history. He finished with 42 points, 18 rebounds in the three-point loss to the Knicks in his Christmas debut. This year, he'll be in Oklahoma City taking on Chet Holmgren and the defending champs. So I ask you, Perk, Chiney, do you think it's time we go a little shot for shot on the battle of the big men?
Yes, it has been a minute, big bro. Lil sis, time to go shot for shot. We gotta work on our handshake, right? Because when it comes to these two players, baby, now we got a little bad blood. I'm gonna take Victor Wembanyama. Perk is gonna take Chet Holmgren. And I'll show you why, because we already know offensively these guys are growing and improving. They're rising stars, but defensively they're both rim protectors, they're shot blockers, and they are X factors for their team to take the next step. I'm gonna start with Victor Wembanyama. What is he gonna bring defensively, especially when it comes going up against his rivals since back in those U16 days? They're not new to this, they're true to this. Watch him, in the words of Perk, play the passing lane, but most importantly, slide those puppies. Victor Wembanyama, the last two seasons, led the NBA in blocks. He missed 36 games. Last year, he still led the NBA with 176 blocks, especially right there. You see that beautiful one on his rival. Now, I know Victor doesn't have the championship, but he is probably the guy of the future.
And then here comes Slim, that done it on the big stage, but when he match up against Wemby, it's personal. He's guarding Chris Paul, but at the same time, he's watching Victor, don't want him to get nothing. Look at the elevation on this 7'5" alien. And then turns to get back to the play with verticality to me Sohan at the rim, and then all of a sudden you go another way. Talk about taking it personal. You talk about sliding those puppies. Look at Chet Holmgren right there. No one else in the league, probably maybe Giannis, could slide and get a contest on Victor like Chet Holmgren, and it is personal.
You're right, it is personal because right now Chet has more wins than Victor in this head-to-head matchup. They're pretty the same when it comes to points per game, but rebounding is where Victor separates, and of course block shots. Nonetheless, every time these guys suit up, it's always cinema, popcorn, because we know they're gonna bring it. Victor will have one soon, but yeah, he's got some work to do to catch up with Chet and company, Malika.
Yeah, around NBA Today, we do make sure to note rings as well. We mentioned this, the rest of the Christmas Day slate, it will feature 6 Western Conference teams who should be right in the thick of things come December. The Mavs, the Warriors, the Rockets, the Lakers, the Nuggets, and the Timberwolves closing out the holiday. But the great thing about Christmas Day, we always get excellent highlights here. We've had the pleasure of broadcasting 23 straight Christmas Day games here on ESPN and ABC. So as we go into year 24, let's take a little look at the top of the top here, Chiney.
Let's go. Ooh, come on. Okay, do you guys remember the jerseys? This is top gift wrap, okay? Top gift wrap. You remember those, the t-shirt jerseys?
And that was skinny
we can't
brawn,
forget.
too.
They're seared into our memory.
Oh, man, that was clean with the left. And then, is that where he ripped it afterward? I'm not sure. It was probably the muscles. Like, you're going to have it too, Perk. You're going to have those problems too.
Chiney, we love a sweet treat.
We do love a sweet treat, and I love Tracy McGrady as well, even though he's in a different uniform. The magic finger roll. Nice finger roll, Perk.
Walking bucket.
Ooh, split the D. Oh, my gosh. Come on.
Unfair.
Can we go ahead and give that to John Wall, his signature lay? I feel like
Yes,
we have so
I agree. The
many of
360
those.
and the best intro ever with the
Oh.
Jamal Crawford.
Did you see it?
Man, and he could have kept playing. Let's be real here, right?
Yeah, he still can play.
The crossover. All right, stocking stuffers coming through.
Oh, D-Wade off the vert.
Yeah.
Hey, love, watch your head.
Nice assist. Nice assist right there with the miss, because that was a perfect bounce. Oh, it's your friend, Perk.
Oh, I see you are Jizzle.
Sorry, Clay. But Clay's
Clay.
winning these days,
Yeah.
so it's all good.
Did you say our jizzle?
You are Jizzle.
I was going to say something else. Aaron Gordon. Oh, man.
Did we decide this is Air Gordon? Is that what we've decided
Yes.
this is being dubbed?
Air
Yeah,
Gordon,
I love it.
absolutely 2022. Yes, for sure.
We needed its own. Mary Mamba needed its own category.
Absolutely. 1999. Ooh, my gosh.
Body to body.
Oh, and that's the elder, Mr. Jackson, not the younger. Kobe, we love you. And this one on the Suns. Oh, man, that's tough. Come on. Look at that, Perk.
That was like a little 180. Oh, we on? I got caught I was looking at my haircut. Damn, I look good. But anyway, hey, look, it's a special day. It's a special time. Some schedules been released. NBA season is about 2 months away. And damn it, it's time for a list.
Let's go.
Big perks, big list, biggest games this season. Today is just me and you in the studio. Malika, you cannot participate in this. You know the rules.
Yes.
Coming in at number 5. Put it up there. Bam! Yeah, I need to see it. Anthony Davis returning back to LA. I know we've been hearing a lot of talk about Luka and what he's going to do to the Mavs. Imagine what AD has on his mind to do to the Lakers. It's going to be must-see TV in La La Land. I can't wait to see Anthony Marshall and Davis Jr. back in LA in front of Rob Pelinka, the new ownership, putting on the show. Number 4, give me some energy here, girl.
I got you. Bam!
Put it up there. Chet Wemby. We just had to do a breakdown. Damn it, they've been beefing forever, and they ready to make hamburgers. They don't duck. They don't hide. They guard one another at a high level. They go to social media. Chet is talking noise, and Chet has been getting the best of Wemby when it comes down to the wins and losses. But it's must-see TV, and damn it, I can't wait. Coming in at number 3. Bam! Put it up there. You don't move unless I tell you to move. Giannis in the Garden. Now, whether he'll be in a Milwaukee uniform or a Knicks uniform, we don't know. But damn it, the competitive Giannis Antetokounmpo always puts on the damn show. No one is talking about the Milwaukee Bucks. It is going to be prime time. He was disappointed because I believe they didn't have a Christmas Day game last year. So he's going to be on the mission. Chiney, bring me the energy right here.
Bam!
There we What was that, a split squat? Lakers and Golden State, Stephen Braun, always must-see TV. Get your popcorn, your bonbons, your jujubes, your icy,
You're
whatever.
not eating those now,
because
though,
the
but yeah.
damn it is going down. You know what I'm saying? 2 all-time greats competing at a high level. Here we is coming in at number 1. Bam! Put it up there. Yep, I love being petty. KD back in OKC, opening night ring ceremony.
Yes.
The place that he left,
Yes.
they're going to be raising a banner.
Yes.
What is he going to do? The Houston Rockets, Ime Udoka, Eamon Thompson, Şengün, going to be damn it standing on business. I can't wait to see it.
Wanna try to boast at what I look like. Think I'm gonna try to wear, I pull up all brains. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's 88 over here,